Hello, pretty people. Hello, gorgeous people. All the pretty people speak to me. I am live on TikTok, so I decided to stream in my profile. Hello, Facebook. Hello, YouTubers. Hello, Periscope. And so I'm on TikTok, and I wanted to share with you guys some follow-up tips. How would you love some follow-up tips? How to follow up with prospects. When to follow up with prospects. How long do you follow up with prospects? Like, I feel like I'm following up. Listen, follow-up is a crucial part of building a business. Hello, gorgeous. All the pretty people say, hi, Jerusha. Let me know that you are here by saying hello. And tell me where you are from. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. Yes. Where are you from? Yes. Where are you watching this broadcast? This is going to be a quick lunch and learn. And if you are joining me for the first time, please put newbie in the comments below. Hello, my TikTok family. Put newbie in the comments below. Let me know that you are a newbie. I'm all about, some free business tips and motivation and inspiration to help you, yes, on this holiday, help you build your business or start a business. The one thing I believe that this pandemic has shown all of us, we need to have a business up and running. Yes or yes. Yes, you need to create residual income. Yes or yes. And so I want to help you do that. Now, the biggest part of building a business is following up. And most people don't follow up because they say things like, I don't want to feel like I'm running behind somebody. I don't want to feel like I'm bothering people. I don't want to feel like you're driven by your feelings. And that's not going to work if you're going to build a business. Okay. And so you got to understand that Walmart is marketing to you every day, and it's $1 billion industry. Target is marketing to you every day, and it's $1 billion industry. And they're not making excuses about marketing to you every day. You've got to stop making excuses about following up. Most of the time, it's timing. I might not need to purchase anything from my local Target today, but eventually I might need to, purchase something. And the marketing helps me remember Target. And so if you have a business, the same thing applies to you. You got to be marketing every day. So when they are ready for your t-shirts, they are ready to purchase jewelry. They are ready to purchase your pots, your pans, your Tupperwares, whatever your industry is. They actually think of you because you're constantly marketing and following up. You're marketing and following up. Yes. So if you're newbie to me, hello, newbie on Facebook, put newbie below. If you're joining me for the first time, I'm Jerusha Wiggins, motivational speaker, radio personality, and business coach in a direct sales business. Thank you for joining me. And I help women start a business in my organization or build their current businesses online and offline. So I create what I call double threats. So if you want to be a double threat, hashtag double threat, baby. If you want to be a double threat, hashtag double threat. I'm all about you building your business. And so I share actionable business tips. I'm live every Tuesday at 1:30 on my business page. So if you're on TikTok, join us on Facebook on my business page. And these are my business entrepreneurs that I share tools, tips, how to overcome objections, all the things, right, to build a business. And so today I wanted to show you or share with you more about this follow-up. Don't be afraid to follow up. You're not bothering them, okay? They will tell you if you are, right? And then you will put them in a follow-up system. So yes, hello, gorgeous. Say hi, Jerusha. All the pretty people speak to me. Let me know that you're here. If you're watching the replay, make sure you put replay below. Say, Jerusha, I caught your replay. Let me know you caught the replay. Hello, babe. I see you on TikTok. Okay, so how to follow up. And if you follow me, I've taught different trainings on starting conversations, how to recruit people, how to make friends on social media. But what is more important when you make the friends or you make business connections, you've got to follow up. So this is the biggest question that I get. I train several women in my industry. I'm developing 100 online leaders in my own personal industry. And this is the thing that I hear. How many times should I follow up? Have you said that before? Yes or yes? How many times should I follow up? If you Google this, hello, Ms. Johnson, thank you for joining me. How many times you should follow up with a potential prospect? It is between 8 and 12 times. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. You have to follow up at least, and these are touches, 8 to 12 times, right? Sometimes to get a sale. It usually does not happen in the first connection. And I think that is the problem with most people building a business. You text somebody, you called someone, you made a connection 1 or 2 times, and you say, it didn't work. What? It didn't work. It does work. You did not continue to follow up. Okay, so it is proven fact. Google it. It takes 8 to 12 touches. Okay, that's times that you should be following up with a potential prospect. Okay, and so people say, after 12 times, should I stop? Well, I keep people in a follow-up funnel. So if you have some type of funnel, like an email funnel or a text messaging funnel, there are a lot of apps for that. I'll tell you how you can get all those from me in a moment. But you still have to have a system in place. Now, I'm going to tell you, this is why very few people are super successful, because it takes discipline to follow up. It takes systems to follow up. And you have to keep yourself on track. And that's where most people miss it. So it's not 1 or 2 times. It's several times that you're touching this person, that you're interacting with this person, right? Because again, Walmart is marketing every day. So use a tool. Don't be a fool. That's what they say. So you're going to use a tool to help you follow up. So you're not manually, okay, if I have hundreds of customers, I'm not manually calling each one of them. I probably called them initially the first 1 or 2 times. But after that, I put them in a tool to help me. Okay. And so if you don't know what tools are, then you got to follow me. There's a class for that. Okay. So they say the fortune is in the follow-up. I also believe that the fortune is in the fellowship. A lot of times people purchase from whom they like and whom they trust. That's building a relationship. And so if I'm able to build a relationship with you, when I offer something, you trust me, you have a more likely chance of purchasing from me because of the information and value that I've already given you. And so it's so important to build relationships online. Just because you're posting your shoes, you're posting your boutique, you're posting, it doesn't mean I'm going to purchase, right? But if you are making those private connections with me, if you're loving on my page, if you're starting conversations, you have a better chance of me purchasing because we're building a relationship. We're fellowshipping. Yes or yes. Write this down. A pretty person is writing this down in the comments. Yes, you're writing this down. If you're getting value so far, say, Jerusha, I'm getting value so far. Most people miss the follow-up and they give up on their business because they did not follow up. If someone doesn't want you to follow up, they will say, stop following up, right? So I get phone calls all the time. Okay, I don't know what just happened on TikTok. Am I still there? Oh, okay. I don't know what that was. It said low connection. So if you heard my last live training, we talked about prospecting, right? And people wanted to know, the question was, well, when I follow up, what do I say? Now, I gave different examples. If you missed the broadcast, if you're on Facebook, the replay is available. On TikTok, they don't have the replay yet, right? But if you are on Facebook or YouTube or whatever, you can go watch the previous training where I talked about how you meet people, whether you're meeting them offline or online, right? You gathered their information, whether you are connecting with them through a digital text message or a digital business card, however you connected with them. Now you have their name and number. So how do you follow up with the name and number? Is it okay? Good. She said, this is helpful already. Okay, good. Now, if you want me to answer your business question, all you got to do is share and tag the broadcast. If you share and tag, you're my people. I will answer your business question or I will teach on that subject, right? Because when I share, you share. That's how we change the world. Knowledge is the new rich. Arm yourselves with it, all right? So once you have gathered the name and number of that person or the connection on social media with that person, when you call, if you call, I know most people text. There are text messaging apps that's personalized. I get it. I use those tools. However, I am one of the people that truly believe that first connection is nothing like the voice. It's nothing like a phone call. You cannot replace the voice. You cannot replace the energy. Energy is contagious and transferable. You cannot replace that in a text. But if it's thousands of people, which I would assume most of you don't have thousands of customers, right? And you're not meeting thousands on a daily basis, right? You're meeting enough that you could make that initial phone call. After that, sure, put them in some type of email funnel, text messaging funnel, whatever systems you have available. But I'm going to tell you, if I were calling a potential prospect, I'm going to give you what I would say. I'm going to tell you little tricks to this that you can make sure that your conversation goes well and in the direction that you want, which is to get a sale, or in the direction that you want is to get them to hear your opportunity. Okay. The goal is for you to get something from calling them. Yes or yes. Okay. Now, so when you're calling this person, write this down. Business tip number, I don't know what number this is. Business tip number 1. First of all, I call within the first 24 to 48 hours, really 24 hours. If I meet somebody out and about, right, and we've exchanged information or we're connected on social media, even if I meet somebody online, doesn't matter. I'm connecting, fellowshipping with that person within 24 hours. Fellowshipping could mean I'm loving on their page. I'm liking their page. I'm commenting. I'm getting to know this person. Obviously, if I met them face to face, 24 hours will be calling them. Okay. So if I'm meeting somebody, especially out and about, I'm going to pick up the phone and within 24 hours and call the person to make the connection. Okay. So what do you say on the phone? Because most people are afraid of talking on the phone. Yes or yes. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I'm perspiring. You know what? Get over it. You want to build a people's business, but you don't want to talk to people. You want to build a people's business, but you're not connecting with people. You want to build a business on social media, but you're not social. Oh my gosh, do you really want to build a people's business? You've got to say, you know what? I've got to embrace people. I've got to love on people if I'm going to build a people's business. Now, I'm not saying that it's not challenging. I'm saying that you can do it. You know, you talk anyway, right? And so once you get that person on the phone, right? I always address people by their name. So like I see Melissa is on here. Hey, Melissa. I see Heavenly is on here. I always address, hello, LaDonna. I always address people by their name because everybody likes to hear their name called. Everybody likes to hear their name called. And also when you call people name, what does that do? It's almost like we're already friends when I call you by your name. And so if I'm like at a restaurant and the girl comes over, the waitress, and I can see her name is Shelly, right? I'll be like, hey, Shelly. It always shocks her. She's like, hi. It always shocks her. You should try this. And this is going to start getting you used to calling people by name. And it grabs their attention immediately. And so wherever my husband and I are, we always make a joke out of this. If whoever comes up to us with a name tag, one of us is going to say the name. So no matter where we are, we're like, hello, Melissa. And so they're like, wow, yes, you want to call people by their name. They love to hear it. They love to hear it. Like if I love to hear it. Like if I say, hello, Miss Tanisha, you love to hear your name called. So as soon as I get on the phone with the person, I call their name. I do not say, this is the thing. So if I see Chandrea, okay. So if I see Chandrea, I say, hey, Chandrea, this is Jerusha Wiggins. I told you I would give you a call. Yeah, because we met the day before, right? Hello, Chandrea. Yes, this is Jerusha. I told you I'd give you a call. Boom, just like that. I'm between meetings. I'm always between meetings, which is true, whether it's a live, a Zoom, a phone call. I'm always between meetings, right? And so I'm between a meeting. Would it be okay for me to steal 2 minutes? I'm talking really fast. I'm excited to talk to her, and I'm letting her know it's not going to take long because I'm in between meetings. I got about 2 minutes on this conversation. People want to follow people that's going somewhere, right? If you are dragging this conversation out, she's bored. Your energy is off. She's like, girl, I'm in the middle of something too. She's not excited to talk to you. Thank you for joining me, Pamela. As soon as the person gets on the phone, say her name as if you know them. Hey, Chandrika, this is Jerusha. Yes, we met the other day. I told you I would give you a quick call. I'm in between appointments. Would it be okay if I steal 2 minutes? Boom, just like that. Thank you, Miss Pamela. Yes. And so now she's like, oh, okay, because she's going to remember within 24 hours you just met her, unless you did make an impression, and hopefully you did make an impression, and she remembers who you were within 24 hours. Okay? And this is what you're not going to say. Another business tip, write this down. You're not going to say, write this down. You're not going to say, may I speak to Chandrika? Is Chandrika home? Is this Chandrika? Thank you for joining me, only me. You're not going to ask. You're not going to ask, is her cell number? It's her. It's her cell number. Hey, Miss Desiree, it's her cell. She gave you her cell. How many of you, comment below, how many of you give somebody a home number? I'm going to wait for it. Nobody. Comment. Nobody. You're giving people your cell number. Most people are not answering other people's cell number, right? So I don't even understand why you're saying, may I speak to LaDonna? It's her. Hey, LaDonna. She answered her own cell phone. Okay, is that helpful? She's cracking up. Yes, she answered it. Nobody else answered her phone. You just get on the phone. Hey, LaDonna, this is Jerusha. Yes, I told you I would give you a quick call. I have about 2 minutes. I'm in between appointments. Just say her name. You want to create a sense of urgency. You're busy. You're between meetings. You're building people, right? You're growing your business. You're going to hang up with her in 2 minutes, talk to somebody else. Hang up, talk to somebody else. Hang up, talk. You are busy. You're on a traditional 9-to-5 job. Yes or yes. You don't have a lot of time. You don't have time to kick back and chit chat. You're calling for business. So you're going to ask in a way that you're suggesting you're stealing the 2 minutes. Not like, would it be okay if we stole 2 minutes? No, you're just saying, you know what? I'm in between meetings. Let me steal 2 minutes. You know what? I'm in between meetings. Would it be okay if I steal 2 minutes right now? Okay, great. This is the deal. Pop, 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 pop. Whatever you're calling her about. So I can tell you what's the problem with most people in they're trying to build their businesses. One, they don't follow up, right? That's a key part of it. The other thing is numbers. You don't have enough numbers. You haven't spoken to enough people. Numbers never lie. People do. Numbers never lie. People do. Increase your numbers of prospects. Increase the number of prospects and you will grow your business. Prospecting, you find people that are open. Follow up, you find people who are ready. I'm going to say it again. You can write that down. Say, thank you, Jerusha. I just saved you today. Prospecting, you find people who are open. So every day you're prospecting. You're looking for people who are open to your product, your service, your opportunity, right? Once you find out who's open, follow up, you find people who are ready. So the more you follow up, you're finding people who are ready to get started or ready to purchase or ready for your service. Now, I have a follow-up formula that I share in the 3-day ride. It's a course that I created. Write this down. It's so important for those that want to start a business or you have a business and you want to grow your current business. Either way, you're my people, okay? Thank you, Miss Anita. You're my people. Okay, so I created for those women who are working a traditional job and you want to learn how to leverage social media. That was me. You want to build an online business. You see people doing it all day long and you just don't know how to do it. Well, I created a 3-day ride. It's a course where I walk you through how I've enrolled new clients every week and customers every week in my business. I started my success system in 2017, 2018 online. I had to figure it out. And I came up with a successful system that's duplicatable. So I share proven scripts, how to overcome objections. I help you lower your rejection ratio by teaching the right questions to ask to get a yes response. Okay, so the 3-day ride is live. Yes, anybody can join. So the link is in the bio or in my profile. If you're on Facebook, it's in the description. Click the link. So the 3-day ride is live with me for 3 days. in a private setting. It is virtual. The replays are available, so no worries, because people often ask, what time? Listen, it's in a private setting. You'll have time to go back and watch the replays. The goal is to push you forward to success. The goal is to make sure you're living up to your full potential every day, because my full potential takes off running in front of me every single morning, and I'm always trying to catch up. And so I know my business team is telling me, hey, Jerusha, you're over delivering in this 3-day ride. But I'm going to tell you why. Okay. And everybody around me in my circle, my marketing strategy and my team is like, oh my gosh, Jerusha. But I'm going to tell you why I'm giving it to you in 3 days, because I know what it feels like to not have the help. I know what it feels like to want to start a business or build your current business and you're lost. I know what that feels like to be like, I don't know what to do. And you hear people like now, you hear people saying, do this, and you still are saying, I still don't know what to do. Okay, that was me. I'm not that tech savvy, right? When I'm around people that are, my husband and my boys are. I'm personally not tech savvy. And I actually just hated technology. I hated social media. I didn't want to do it. I just didn't want to. But the thing I didn't want to do was the thing I needed to do to go to my personal next level in my business. And it's the best thing that I could have done. So I said, let me do something that's going to help other people and shorten your learning curve. I know what it feels like to be like, I'm posting every day and nothing's happening, right? You're posting and praying. You're actually not targeting your market. You're not targeting your ideal prospect. You're just posting and bringing. And so I had to learn that the hard way. And I don't want you to do that. And so if you're that person, right, this may be for you. I know what that feels like. And you keep hearing people say, just market on social media. And you're thinking, well, that's what I'm doing. I'm marketing my jewelry every day. My pots, my pants, my weave, my wigs. And you still lost. And you're like, but I'm not getting sales. There's a system to that. That's the part people don't tell you, right? There's a system to it. There's structure to it. There's discipline to it. You're just not posting and praying, right? Praying for the best. No, you've got to market in a way that is successful for you. And so in the 3-day ride, I poured myself into this 3-day ride because I was like, what can I do if this was me? Because I used to be praying, somebody show me how to do it. And I just started investing in myself. Jerusha, invest in your knowledge. Jerusha, invest in your business. Invest in it. If you want it, you'll invest the time and the money. And that's what I did differently. Okay. And so you have access to the 3-day rides, even after those 3 days, so that you understand what you do. And I also answer private questions in the 3-day ride pertaining to your business, not just random general pertaining to your business. Because how many of you have taken something and they're like, how does that pertain to my business? And you still don't get it? Well, I make sure that you give me, I don't do company names. Don't do that. I don't do company names. I don't even care. I care about you knowing how to market yourself and brand yourself to attract your ideal prospects. Does this make sense? So I share how you're going to do that successfully and attract your ideal people to you. Would you like that? Oh, she said, I'm in. Hashtag 3-day ride. You're already in. 3-day ride. Yes, the registration is open. Registration opened last week, and I'm only taking a select few. So jump on the 3-day ride if that's something that you want for your life, right? You're ready to change. You're like, it's already May. It's June. And I haven't done what I was supposed to do on January 1 of 2021. I said that my business was going to grow and be different. And it hasn't, because you just don't know what to do. I can help you with that. Oh, she says, okay, she says, yes, that is right. On point. This is what I tell my lacking keep. Yes, you're right. You've got to have systems in place, and you've got to know what you're marketing and how to market. So that's the most important part. And my background is in radio and television. I used to work for CNN News prior to this. My degrees are in communications and public relations. So I do know a thing or two about that as well. So I'll be happy to share that with you. So please just click the link in my bio and my profile It's very simple. If you would like to be a part of the 3-day ride, hashtag 3-day ride. So let me finish the follow-up. So I was saying that there's a follow-up system. Like, how long do you follow up in terms of how you spread out the time in which you follow up, and what am I following up with if I'm following up forever? I share all of that also in the 3-day ride. So link is in the bio. So yes, back to your simple follow-up. Yes, you can answer your question. Yes, you can DM me directly. It's Jerusha Wiggins on all the platforms. So remember, the harvest is abundant, but the workers are few. Very few people are going to do what I'm telling you to do right now. I just said it takes 8 to 12 follow-ups, right, to get a person to actually purchase or move forward. Most people do 1 or 2 and say, okay, it didn't work. And so I'm going to say it again. The harvest is abundant. There's an abundance waiting for you, but the workers are few. Very few people are going to do the work. And the average person won't participate in their own rescue. Most people do just enough to get frustrated, but never enough to see results. Most people do just enough to get frustrated and never enough to see results. I was not going to stop. I was going to fall and get back up. I'm going to fall and get back up. I'm falling forward to success. I'm falling forward to success. I'm going to keep doing this thing. And I'm going to keep educating myself and learning on a daily basis. I'm the type of person that I believe you should be learning something new every day. I want you to starve your distractions and feed your focus. I want you to focus on your business. Okay, I woke up this morning focused. I just came back from cycling with my son, bike riding, and I jumped on this 1:30 live to share some motivation, inspiration, and free business tips with you. I'm focused. It's in my schedule. I'm scheduled to do this. So I want you to start your distractions and feed your focus. So I can teach you how to make pillow profit. How many of you want to make pillow profit? That's when you're sleeping, you're making money. All right, so if you know it's time, it's your day, yes, for you to make pillow profits, hashtag pillow profits, hashtag 3-day rides. If you know you, Jerusha, I'm not missing this ride. I am not missing it. I know. I want you to ride with me to the top. Yes, you can do it. Great follow-up is better than no follow-up. Now, so even those that are only following up 1 or 2 times, at least you followed up, but you want to get real results, you've got to follow up continuously, and you got to have systems for your follow-up. So if you have a product that's weight loss, lotions, potions, pills, pots, pans, CBD, skincare, keto, you name it, doesn't matter. None of that matters. What matters is you're following up with your customers, right? And you're also fellowshipping with your customers. You're building relationships so you can ask for the sale. And so most people, you miss that most important part right there. You're building relationships and fellowshipping with people more than 1 or 2 times. Okay, so every time you see someone on social, you should be speaking to them, especially if you want them in your organization or you want them to see your product. Go love on people. Stop being selfish and thinking people should just purchase from you. People should just contact you. You've also got to give. Most people come to social media, right? And they want a withdrawal, but they haven't made a deposit. Every day I show up to make a deposit into social media so I can get a withdrawal. So when you go to the bank, you got to deposit into the bank to get a withdrawal. Yes or yes? And until you switch the way that you're thinking about marketing on social media, you're going to still be in the same situation. Oh, thank you so much for sharing the broadcast. You're so sweet. I love you. I love you if you share the broadcast. Me and you are besties. I might contact you because you know what? When I share like this, you share. That's how we change the world. And if you share a tag, I will answer a business question for you. Just DM me. Yes, there's a link in the bio, so you can just DM me directly. And if that was helpful, say, Jerusha, girl, that was helpful. Miss LaShonda Brown is always in the building. Yes, you got to follow up, and follow up. If that was helpful, yes, I see you want to join the 3-day ride. Miss Belinda Jones is on the 3-day ride. Miss Tabitha, can't say your last name, 3-day ride. So if you want to be a part of the 3-day ride, I actually get excited, all geeked about this because, you know, I know I know where you are. In 2017, I was in that place. Now, I was already successful offline. So I had already earned all the accolades and things and trips and diamonds. So I was very successful offline, like the top 2% of my company, right? So now I'm a part of the top 1%. And it wasn't until I learned also how to do it online. So that's why I create double threats. I know how to do it both ways. And so I want you to know how to do it with your organization as well. And so if you join the 3-day ride, I'm going to help you do that as much as possible. Yes, click the link in the bio. Oh, Belinda shared the broadcast. I just love her already. Thank you for joining me, Miss Gina. And if you have questions, just DM me. It's totally fine. I will respond. It won't be a robot. Even though I use tools, I will actually respond to you. It'll be me. I do have an assistant, but it'll be me if you ask a specific question. If it's general, she'll say, click the link in the bio. And so I'm so grateful for you. I'm thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha Wiggins, and I'll see you on the page. Yes. Hello, gorgeous. Thank you so much. Click the link in the bio.